Live, live, and we're live. What's going on, chosen ones? Need a little bit more light. Here's my back hurt. I'm such an old lady. Here. All right, I got some sleep last night. It was very much needed. I've trained myself to sleep on my back, and it's a good time. I feel better sleeping on my back. And I got good sleep, and I'm here. And I woke up with the song "I'm With You," like playing in my head. It's so weird that when you move, you start to realize like all these things you have, like perfume, like it smells so good, and like I'm just finding belongings, and I'm wearing other clothing. I'm discovering that I have other clothing that I can wear, and it's kind of nice. I'm like, oh yeah, I do have like clothes. I just get used to wearing like one thing all the time. But I don't know. I feel amazing not smoking weed because now I'm having dreams again. And my dreams are messages. And I've always had very vivid dreams. And I literally can remember exactly everything about my dreams. And like that wasn't happening when I was smoking weed. And it hurts my heart to know that I was suppressing my pain and numbing myself with a substance for about 6-7 years now. And so glory to God that he was able to help me overcome that addiction. And as long as I can still have my coffee addiction, I think I'll make it to heaven. And I also found some awesome art. Like I was like remembering, like, I don't know, I'm getting inspired by like going through some of my stuff and being like, holy like I was inspired and like it's kind of sad too because it says Bronx and I'm gonna be leaving the Bronx, but you know, this place served a purpose, and it's you can't stay in one boat for the entire voyage. Gotta try out different boats to check out other parts of the sea, I guess. And I just know I'm being called somewhere else, but I am gonna try and sing on the guitar this song called "I'm With You" by Avril Lavigne, because I was literally woken up with that. And I got straight to work. And I mean straight to work as soon as I woke up. I didn't even go to the bathroom. I literally, as soon as I woke up, I looked up "I'm With You" chords by Avril Lavigne. And they're new chords, so they're hard chords. I don't know if I'll be able to play them, but I'm going to do my best. We're going to hang out, have a good time. Maybe hang out for like... We're just going to hang out. I'm not worried about time constraints. Whoever can hang out, that's great. And I started looking up chords, and then I also, like, as soon as I woke up, had the idea of what I wanted to talk about today for the YouTube, which is life isn't fair. But I wanted to use the word. I said life isn't fair. The luck that we make, or we make up, the luck that we create makes up for it. So it's like, life isn't fair, and I know we can all agree on that. So let me get my guitar. Where is my chord book? It's garbage. Honestly, I try and keep my chord book in one spot. This place looks like a wreck because I'm trying to move, and I'm so convinced that I might just leave everything. You know when you get so overwhelmed when you're moving, you're like, do I have to get every single piece of my belongings out? Can I just leave it? If I leave it here, it'll probably get like witchcraft done on it or something, so I'm not... Probably try and poke my shit with a needle and see if I feel pain. Where is my chord book? Chord book. I know it's in here somewhere. Take me by the hand, take me somewhere new. I have no idea where the cord book is. I'm trying to move stuff. I think it's in this backpack. But yeah, hope you guys are well. I'm well. I'm hot and like temperature wise. So I tried to wear a shirt. I really did because I know that there's criminals who are on my channel who just like to see my. So, but it seems like no matter what I try and wear, my titties are just like there. So can't hide the fact that I have breasts. I don't know. I get so self-conscious over the fact that there's like, but it's also summer. I don't have to explain myself. This is what women have to go through. Cover up. You're trying to be sexy. No, I'm literally dying of heat. Shut the. And like I can be whatever I want anyway. I can wear whatever I want. It's men's problem if they can't like lust is like somebody else's problem. I'm just hot. Like guys get hot and they take off their shirts, and like I don't ever complain about that. That's, you know what I'm saying. If it weren't for this cool sporty bralette that looks like a swimsuit, I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? But I found this for $6.99 at H&M, and that's what I'm talking about. Like you're just like out there cruising, enjoying your day, and then I just like looked up and I saw H&M and I saw Aeropostale. They're right next to each other, and I like went shopping, and I had like $30 on my debit card, $20 on my debit card or something, and I was like, maybe I can find something cute. And like retail therapy is a thing, and I'm so grateful because I love it. It's like actually a swimsuit. I could go swimming in if I want, and then I just love finding a piece of clothing that works for the summer. Know what I mean? Not mean? Not mean? Yeah. See, these are hard. I don't even know these chords. But it's "I'm With You" by Avril Lavigne. It literally was playing in my head like when I was waking up, and I was like, okay. And I know that's how, ever since I got more used to how God communicates, or that I have like this ability to kind of hear things, like spoken from God, then that means to go with it. So this is the chord book. A suspended four. I think that's how you say it. And I woke up a little bit like, yeah, I'm just not going to talk because I realize I talk when I'm like, and then I'm just talking. Oh, that's not hard at all. Oh, I could totally do that. See? Shouldn't be intimidated by new stuff. Okay. I'm just writing it in my chord book right here. Hope you're well, you guys. Hope this morning's treating you well. Get your coffee, get your eggs. Get your spicy mayonnaise on that bacon. And enjoy some morning entertainment. I bet I could do it. Yeah. G, easy, know that one. CAD 9, CADD 9. And I mean, it is playing in my head like you wouldn't believe. So that's why I mean, I'm blessed. I'm honored and privileged to that God even uses me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am such a little human, like, that is so capable of just fucking shit up. I'm like, you want to use me? Like, okay, I'll try and do my best and not fail you. CAD 9. Interesting. CAD 9. Huh, I wonder what that means. Oh, added ninth. It means chord type is added ninth. Added ninth. Alrighty then. Learn something new every day. I could totally play this song. Okay. I was so intimidated by those new chords. Never seen anything like A suspended 4 or CAD 9 before. It's all good. C, I know that one. D, I know that one. B minor, I know that one. I know it when I play it. Yeah, it'll come to me. B minor. Yeah. Yeah. Just one down here on the third thing. So I just kind of wrote it in quickly. A little messy. But this was a gift. I love this. I manifested this. I prayed for this. Like I wanted like a. This is such a gift. It's like an actual chord book, and it's from like 1999. See all these old notes. It says something 2/3/99. And there's like notes, and it says stop pick on guitar, and it even has the old guy's like phone number and stuff in here from like. But it was a gift. So what a beautiful, wonderful, lovely day it is. I used to think that I had mental illness. Well, I think maybe, or I don't know. I mean, I used to think that hearing music was like hearing like head music was like a form of was like a symptom of like the bipolar or something. And I remember shaming myself when I was like in therapy, and I was like an inpatient, and I remember like giving that as a reason as to why, like when I thought I was like a yellow or warning sign was when there was a lot of head music. But now I look back, I'm like, oh no, that was like one of God's gifts that He's giving me. So can't be too hard on ourselves. I am aware of how hard I am being on myself as of late. And that's what we're gonna go into the Bible verses after a little bit of fun, hang out, play some music together, drink some coffee. Maybe I'll share a joke. Who knows? Oh, thank you, Jesus, for this coffee. I'm literally so grateful for this new chapter that's about to happen. I feel so excited and so grateful because something new is gonna happen, and I'm like, ah, you know, like, ah, yeah. Of course. Where is my purse? I can't wait to play this song for you guys, just so it can stop playing in my head. OMG. How cute this person is. I love this one. I got it in Brooklyn at Dolls Kill. It's just so... Look at it! And then when I'm longboarding, I like put it here, and then like this is like in the wind when I'm like going fast. So I like the juxtaposition of like rat, skater rat, like grungy, but then like girly princess vibes. It's kind of like best of both worlds. I'm okay with being a little girly so long as there's like some kind of grunge punk in there as well. I can't just wear a dress. Even like my wedding dress, like I want it to be like gothic and get married in a castle and like mega heavy emo makeup or something. Like I don't know, like things like that. You know what I'm saying? Hope everyone's well. and it's like gonna be an amazing day. It really is. It really is gonna be an amazing day. I can feel it. And I also just got good sleep. Glory to God. And I dreamt, and I can tell you all about my dreams, but like we only have so much time. But I hung out with my friend like in the astral realm, and I haven't hung out with her. I haven't talked to her in a minute. She's like part of my soul tribe, and I could tell you literally like scene by scene. So I'm amazed by how letting go of cannabis. I'm not saying like whatever works for anybody else, but I missed having dreams and remembering and waking up, and I'm more in tune with what like the pineal gland or something, like, because I think something about the cannabis can like block our intuition or stuff like that. So interesting. I feel better. I feel better. And I actually been eating a little bit more like not vegan, because I used to be vegan, and that was like the healthiest I've ever been and the best I've ever felt. And I'm like, yeah, vegetarian, because like I like a little half and half just to cut the black coffee. A little bit, 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 a little bit. Yeah. Oh my God, I love the excitement. I feel the excitement of like, I don't know, it's kind of fun when you're moving because it's like stressful and you're like, I'm stressed out, but like something good's gonna happen. So like, who cares? Wow, let's put you in the boxes, and who cares? I'm moving out. Let's make out with the pizza guy when I order pizza. Asking, who cares? I'm moving out. Okay, so this is good. I'm so glad I got sleep. I needed sleep, and I just feel much more like myself. Okay, these are going to be new chords, but I can do it. I've never woken up and got straight to work like that before. I didn't even go to the bathroom at first. Like, as soon as I woke up, I knew exactly what the YouTube I was going to do, what the title was. I saw it in my head. And I saw the title in my head last night. I always see it like the night before. I always ask God, what do you want me to talk about tomorrow? And then I let it come to me. And then the next day comes and it's like, yeah. And then I've like never woken up before, and also like been so like, I mean, I heard the song "I'm With You" by Avril Lavigne, and I didn't listen to it at all yesterday, or like in a while. So that's how I know. I think I'm in a new chapter. I am in a new chapter because like the clarity that I'm receiving is like, wow. I'm just gonna make sure. A sus 9. I wrote the chords down, but I just want to make sure. A suspended 9. It's like low key, casual hangout, rehearsal, Bible study. No pressure. No pressure. Huh. She wrote all her own music. She was 16, showed up in New York City, got signed to two major record deals, which doesn't happen on the spot. Doesn't happen. And they were like, oh, like you're 16, from Canada, and we're gonna sign you, but you have the voice, so you just sing. And she was like, no, I want to write. And she fought for that, and she got it, man. She made history. She's paved the way for all other female punk artists, dude. If I talk at length about Avril, I will probably get a little emotional. That's how much I love her. I've loved her since I can remember. She's the whole reason I got into skateboarding. Every girl, like, 2002. Who didn't have a crush on Avril in 2002? Who? Tell me you know what I'm saying? Like, who didn't? Okay, I gotta get with the pick. She's so beautiful too, and she's so strong. There's a lot of stuff on the table. I've always felt more comfortable actually in tank tops and showing my belly. I actually feel more comfortable in less clothing, and I'm not sure what that is. But even when I was like, I just feel more comfortable like in my own skin. Like when I was playing soccer, and the girls would tease me and say, "Kim, you just like to be naked." Sorry, I shouldn't say naked on the people are, but they like we would play shirts versus skins. Obviously, girls can't play shirts versus skins, but we would do sports bras with the pennies over it, and I always opted to just wear the penny because I prefer to be like free and tank top and flowy and less clothing. I feel more comfortable in less clothing. I think. I don't know. I think that's the free spirit in me, or like slash. I had another life like where I was an Amazonian warrior queen and like swinging on vines through the Amazon. I don't know. Like I, I feel better in not restricted by clothing. And like when you're skating and stuff, it's good to wear long sleeves in case you shred asphalt. This is my first time playing it, so don't judge me. Okay, thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Yeshua. She's so beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I love her. I've loved her since literally like I was like 7 years old. And her music got me through shit. Anyway. Okay, let's just try it. Sitting on the bridge, waiting in the dark. I thought that you'd be here by now. It's nothing but the rain, no footsteps on the ground. Listening, but there's no sounds. Isn't anyone trying to find me? Want somebody come take me home? It's that damn cold night. Trying to figure out this life. Won't you take me by the hand, take me somewhere new? Know who you are, but I'm with you. I'm with you. It's in the place. I'm searching for a face. You're here, I know. It's going right, and everything's a mess. It's to be alone. Isn't anyone trying to find me? Will somebody come take me home? It's that damn cold night, trying to figure out this life. Won't you take me by the hand, take me somewhere new? I don't know who you are, but I'm with you. I'm with you. Why is everything so confusing? Of my mind. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's that damn cold nights. I'm trying to figure out this life. Won't you take me by the hand, take me somewhere new? Don't know who you are, but I'm with you. I'm with you. By the hand, take me somewhere new. Know who you are, but I'm with you. I'm with you. Take me by the hand, take me somewhere new. Don't know who you are, but I'm with you. I'm with you. With you. Not bad for the first time, and I really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that. Well, because there's no time constraints, it did just pop up with another Avril song, and why not? Let me get my heels because I play so much better in my heels because I'm short, and I like my half cabs, but see, these are sick. Look at these. Some cute skater boy gave me this down by Columbus Circle. We were hanging out talking for a little bit. There was like some guy that came up and asked us. It was that guy that was he was doing a live stream for something called Twitch, and he said, "Hey, we're going around asking strangers if they want to put googly eyes on something." And then I put it on my board, and then he said, "What about this next one? What do you want to do with this one?" And I said, "Let's go give it to the skater boy, and he can put it on his board." So I shared one of my googly eyes with him, and then he gave me he just pulled it out of his pocket, like I guess he carries them around. Oh, he makes them. That's right. He 3D printed this. It's really sweet. A little heart you can go on your shoelace. That was a very nice interaction, and I asked if he could show me some tricks, and he was cool. He showed me a couple of tricks and stuff. Adios. I also picked this up, a construction site. I don't think you're supposed to take it, but I was like, oh, this is going to look cool in my bedroom. So it's funny now that I'm moving, but Yeah. I actually used it for a little bit of a photo shoot. I was like getting creative in the city with stuff that I found. Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. It's been good. It's been good. High heels, high heels, high heels, high heels. I'm pretty convinced that playing music in the morning is the antidote to like morning crankiness or just like sleep inertia. If we want to get technical with terms. Okay. I gotta be a little bit careful with this ankle. Ugh. Okay. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. It is a tad bit sprained at the moment. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. I caught some sweet flow, bruh. The doctor was like, yeah, just, a little bit sprained, but your motion and your strength looks good. I think you'll be just fine. Give it 3 weeks. Take it easy. I leave the doctor's office, and then I just hop on the board again. It's like, I truly don't think I understand. I don't know. It's so hard to I was like, what am I going to do? Like walk with the skateboard all the way back to the Bronx? Like, so what if it's a little sprained? I'll just try and. I went and skateboarded like 25 more miles after the doctor was like, it's a little sprained. Take it easy. 3 weeks and you'll be fine. Don't be like me. Listen to the doctor. Okay. Thank you for coffee, Jesus. Thank you so much for this coffee. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Anything we get, it's a blessing. So this next song, okay, I'm just gonna try my best. It's My Happy Ending by Avril Lavigne. Oh, 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 oh. Let's talk this over. It's not like we're dead. Was it something I did? Was it something you said? Don't leave me hanging in the city so dead. Held up so high on such a breakable thread. Were all the things I thought I knew, and I thought we could be. You were everything, everything that I wanted. Meant to be, supposed to be, but we lost it. Out of a memory so close to me, just fade away. And all this time you were pretending so much for my happy ending. Oh, oh, much for my happy ending. Oh, 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 got your dumb friends. You know what they say. They tell you I'm difficult, but so are they. They don't know you. Do they even know me? You. All things hide from me. All the shit that you do. You were all the things I thought I knew, and I thought we could be. You were everything, everything that I wanted. We weren't meant to be, supposed to be, but we lost it. Out of a memory so close to me, just fade away. I was the only one. It's nice to know we had it all. Thanks for watching as I fall. We were done. Everything that I once said. We were meant to be, supposed to be, but we lost it. Out of a memory so close to me, just fade away. All this time you were pretending, so much for my happy ending. Everything that I once said. Meant to be, supposed to be, but we lost it. Out of a memo, close to me, just fade away. And all this time you were pretending, so much for my happy ending. Oh, much for my happy ending. Oh, my happy ending. Oh. All right, yeah. It's not perfect. But we going for progress, not perfection. Yeah. Avril Lavigne is an angel in human form that God sent and was like, you're gonna like change the world and make history. You know what I'm saying? Hey, freaks me out how much you reminded me of myself. Have a blessed day. Take it easy, huh? Proceed. Oh. All my boxes and stuff are falling all over. Yeah. Thank you. God bless you too. Yeah. One time I was playing in Times Square and I was actually wearing these socks. Can't see. Oh, these are too short for YouTube Live. Okay. Can you see the socks? I was wearing these and I was playing Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo, and a group of good-looking boys were walking by, and then one of them started breakdancing, and that changed like my world's view. I was like, whoa, I've never seen like live breakdancing like that. And it was so cool. It's like he was inspired or something by music. And that's why I think music is love. And that's why I would go out there and play for hours, even if I only earned $1, which has happened before, because it's love. It's love. It's raising the collective consciousness. But it's cool to see someone breakdancing. And it was a compliment. I was like, cute boy breakdancing for me. I was like, there's so many babes in New York. There's so many babes. You know? God is making me laugh this morning. Because now he wants me to play The Middle by Jimmy Eat World. And this is a song I played on Guitar Hero when I was like 8 or whatever. Like, I was a little kid. And I remember playing Guitar Hero and like on a video game, and pretending it was a real guitar and thinking I was like a real rock star. And then, so God always has a plan. We just have to like continue to live our lives so we see it come to fruition and just never give up. And then whenever I'm making a point, I get like, whenever I'm like speaking on behalf, I think of like something I'm supposed to be saying. Like I always get hiccups and burps. So it's like Holy Spirit confirmation. I think I can play this. It should be fairly easy. What's My Age Again by Blink-182. I am. 2000s? Dude, I want to live in the 2000s for the rest of my life. Not really. We got to keep moving forward. But wasn't that a time to be alive? It was the coolest thing, dude. When I was like 7, and like I just got to hang out with my older sisters, and we look at her Avril Lavigne posters. And that was when my dad just remarried, So we moved into a new house. I had new sisters that were beautiful and cool and older and just cool, and taught me everything I know about how to be a girl. And like 3 older sisters, and then my brother moved in with us too. And so it was cool to see my brother and my dad be the only 2 men out of a house of 5 women, because he was my twin sister. So my twin sister. And then all of a sudden we had 3 new sisters. Moved in. Dad just got remarried. And I'm still really close with my stepmom. I called her last night and we talked the other day. And we could talk for hours. We haven't always seen eye to eye. We haven't always, but I'm closer with her than anybody else. And God sent her, God sent her to take care of my dad. And she has, and to be the mom for my twin sister and I. So God bless God's ways. Okay, guitar. It might be kind of hard, but I'll try it. So this is The Middle by Jimmy Eat Wind. Hey, write yourself off yet. It's only when you had to feel left out or looked down on. Try your best. Try everything you can. Don't worry what they tell themselves when you're away. It just takes some time, little. This is so much fun. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. Hey, no, you're all the same. You're on your own, so don't buy in. Right now, just be yourself. You, and someone else. It just takes some time, little middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be right, alright. Take some time, little girl, you're in the middle of a ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. Write yourself off yet, and in your head you feel left out. But look down on. Do your best. Do everything you can. Don't worry what the bitter hearts are gonna say. It just takes some time, little bit of look out the right. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. Take some time, little bit of a right. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright. I see why he showed me that song, because I'm all freaking out right now. Kind of. Well, I'm like in the limbo of like feeling the excitement of the next chapter. And it's like I never noticed in the lyrics that it says it just takes some time, little girl, you're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be all right. God is so amazing how he speaks through anything. Like, he's the creator of all things. He's Alpha, Omega, Almighty. So if he wants to show us a color, if he wants to bring a bird along our path, if he wants to, he can speak through anything, through any way. And right as I'm talking about this, I'm getting the biggest tingling in my left soul, which means like that I think I've looked at. I was watching skateboarding videos. Uh, I'm getting the biggest tingling in my left arch, which means like upcoming journey, or that I'm itching to move on to my next chapter. It's pretty calm. It's pretty calm. Well, I want to try and play. Now I'm like all pumped and jazzed. God, do you want me to play any other songs specifically that I know that I don't have to look up chords? Because this would be fun. Oh, I know what song to play. Yes, 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 yes. This is the song that took some mental fortitude to be able to play again in public. Because the first time I played this song, one time I was playing this song, and this guy got in my face and got really aggressive and said, "Nobody wants to hear that shit. Cut that shit out." And so every time I tried to play, it's fucking Nirvana. Fuck you, dude. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, fuck that guy. I'm gonna play this song, and I'm not gonna let that guy. Sorry for my cursing. That's why. But it's Nirvana. What do you mean nobody wants to hear that? You don't want to hear it. Get on the train. Get out of here. That's what I'm gonna do if somebody tries to say that to me again. Get out of here. But it's Lithium by Nirvana. Yeah. And I slept in almost till 10 a.m. this morning. That does not happen. So I really got good sleep. I like the version of me when I get sleep. It's a good version. It's like, oh, I'm a whole person with thinking abilities and emotional regulation. Oh. We're gonna jam that. We're gonna jam. Let's jam. I'm sorry. Okay. So happy. Because today. Wait, I don't have all the chords written down. I have 3 of the chords written down. Ukulele. D sharp? Oh. 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 Looks a little bit more challenging than I had. It says difficulty's intermediate, but I was born intermediate, you know? I got this. Let me see. Baritone chords. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what I had written down in my chord book, but that's not correct. I'll start a new page. Oh, I would love to play that song. Okay, now I can't decide. I'm like, God bless my ADHD. God bless it. I think it's going to save the world. Yeah, we can do both. Okay, so G, I can do that. So let's see, Lithium. How many in here like think about Kurt Cobain like on a daily? Like, does anybody feel drawn to certain artists more than others, and like you feel like there's a message there or something? There's something about him that I've always. He changed the world, so I'm sure everyone feels like. D sharp, okay. D sharp. Do I know D sharp? I think I do. I'll have to look it up. And D. Okay. D sharp, D sharp, D sharp. Yeah. Should be simple enough. Got the chord book. And I want to be on the beach right now. I don't know why, but I'm thinking about the beach. Like I'm seeing it in my head, actually. I think I'm going to be, I don't know. Okay, D sharp. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. Okay, so rightio. Cheerio. Let's get to it. I love me when I get sleep. I'm cracking jokes. I'm my free spirit self, like, you know, feels good. Feels good to get sleep. Yeah, baby. So excited. D sharp. Ooh, I get it. They have 31.1 monthly followers, listeners. Like, and that one guy was like, nobody wants to hear that shit. Cut that shit out. And he got in my face. I like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, get on the train. Get on the train. Because I play in the subway station. D sharp. So happy because today we's chilling, we like I'm so happy because today I found my friends. They're in my head. I'm so ugly. That's okay. D sharp. For you. I'm morning every day. Not care. And I'm not scared. Light candles. Days. D sharp. Yeah. 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 So lonely, that's okay. Save my head, and I'm not sad. I just maybe I'm to blame. I've heard, I'm not sure. I'm so excited. I can't. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay. So horny. But that's okay. Will is good. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I like it. I'm not gonna crack. I crack. I love you, I'm not gonna crack. I killed you, I'm not gonna crack. D sharp. So happy. Go back up. And my head, I'm so ugly. That's okay, 'cause so are you. We broke our mirrors Sunday morning. It's every day for all I care. I'm not scared. Light my candles. Days, 'cause I found God. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I like it, I'm not gonna crack. I miss you, I'm not gonna crack. I love you, I'm not gonna crack. I killed you, I'm not gonna crack. I like it, I'm not gonna crack. I miss you, I'm not gonna crack. I'm not gonna crack. I killed you, I'm not gonna crack. Okay. Yeah, no wonder. That's definitely intermediate. It's all good, you know? Progress, not perfection. I was walking down the street when out the corner of my eye I saw a pretty little thing approaching me. She said, "I never seen a man who looks so all alone. Could you use a little company? You pay the right price, your evening will be nice and you can go and send me on my way." I said, "You're such a sweet young thing, why do you do this to yourself?" She looked at me and this is what she said, "Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. No, I can't slow down, I can't hold back though, you know, I wish I could. No, there ain't no rest for the wicked till we close our eyes for good." 15 minutes later, I was walking down the street when I saw the shadow of a man creep out of sight. And he swept up from behind, he put a gun up to my head. He made it clear he wasn't looking for a fight. He said, "Give me all you got, I want your money, not your life." But he tried to make a move, I won't think twice. I said, "You can have my cash, but first you know I gotta ask, what made you wanna live this kind of life?" He said, "There ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. No, I can't slow down, I can't hold back though, you know, I wish I could. No, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good." I was late, I was sitting at my house. The day was winding down and coming to an end. So I flipped on TV and flipped it over to the news. And what I saw I almost couldn't comprehend. He said, "Give me it." Oh yeah, went to church. Decked just out with righteous dollar bills. But satisfied those thrills. No, there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. No, I can't slow down, I can't hold back though, you know, I wish I could. No, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good. I love Cage the Elephant. always loved Cage the Elephant, brah. I never thought in a million years I'd be able to play Ain't No Rest for the Wicked because I don't know. It's cool to progress. It is cool to progress. It is. God is so funny. Wait, like he just shows me songs and I know exactly what he's trying to say. That is so funny. That's hilarious. Okay, I'll play this song. Let me look up the chords. It's Soul to Squeeze by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Which I don't think I... My brother and I don't know if you guys like, have siblings and know how much fun that is, but yeah, my brother has beautiful property in Oregon, and we would we'd spend our summers out in the ranch, and we would blast Red Hot Chili Peppers and go like crazy driving over the bumps and stuff out because there was like it's our stepdad's property, but my brother bought some of the property, and I'm so proud of my brother. I'm pretty sure you can tell that I brag about my siblings and stuff as much as possible because I'm so proud of them, and my brother really is a man that like made everything that he has, and so. And we were like kids, and but he was older, a few years older than me. So he would be driving, and then we would just like go to Fred Meyer's. We'd go into town, like that was always a thing because we're out in the country, and then we'd get like a shit ton of Red Bull, like 4-pack, 8-pack, and then we'd blast Red Hot Chili Peppers, and then he would we would just go dirt roading. We would just like go crazy on the bumps and stuff, and he'd like with his truck, and we'd blast Red Hot Chili Peppers. Because he spent most of his childhood in California, so we'd listen to Danny California while, and then sometimes my brother would be like, "Hey, do you girls want to get in the back?" And so my twin sister and I, we'd get in the bed of the truck, and he would go over the bumps, and we thought it was fun and like entertainment to be in the back of the truck, like in the bed of the truck, and then we'd like get air, and we were like unsupervised children on a ranch, like fucking up the dirt shit. Oh my god, like there's nothing better than siblings in this life, And I remember my sister calling my brother a mofo because she like hit her butt or something, or like, because we would like get air, like we would like go faster, and then we like go over a bump, and then I'd watch my sister like go into the air, and she yelled at my brother, "You mofo!" We were just causing trouble, bruh. We had that whole ranch to ourselves, bruh. Like. Well, not really. It was shared with my stepdad's family, but we had our certain amount of acres to ourselves. So much fun. Soul to Squeeze. You are so funny, God. I love grounding myself with reading lyrics. It's a great way to ground yourself if you ever feel just reading, because it's like a story and a message. Okay, I can play this song. I know these chords. All right, great. Great. Ha. Oh, I know this song. No, I know like all the Red Hot Chili Peppers songs. I used to listen to Snow over and over when I was skateboarding in middle school. Okay, let me write it down real quick. Anyway, I hope you guys are well, Enjoy the entertainment, That's what I'm here for. Let's see. Soul to Squeeze. Red hot, chili. We got a D. We got an A. We got a B minor. And we got a G. Oh, it's in there. Okay. And I already know those chords, so I don't have to. Excuse me. I can do this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What a fun morning. We're just chilling. Got a bad disease. Oh, I totally. That my brain is where I live. And it sounds. He got my soul to squeeze. All the love from me. With all the dying trees I scream. Angels in my dream. And demons of greed, that's me. Go, I just don't know. I got to take it slow. And I find my peace of mind. I'm gonna give you some of my good time. Day love smiled on me. Tuck away my pain, said please. I'll let your ride be free. You gotta let it be, oh yeah. I just don't know. I gotta take it slow. I find my peace of mind. I'm gonna give you some of my good time. Oh, so polite indeed. Everything I need. Take my place of breathe. Take away my self-destruction. It's bitter, baby, beat. Holy coaster, but I'm on my feet. Take me to the river, let me on your shore. Be coming back, baby, I'll be coming back for more. Do ding a ding, boom, da ba dig a ding, da ba dee da dee. Can I forget that I will know not endeavor? Simple pleasure much better, but I won't regret it ever. I just don't know. Got to take it slow. I find my peace of mind. I'm gonna give you some of my good time. Where I go, I just don't know. exactly what that song means. That is so funny. God is so amazing. He's so funny. He's challenging me today because he keeps giving me new songs I don't know how to play. That's the only way we grow, bruh. Okay, Lonely Boy by the Black Keys. And this is my all-time, I have a couple of, favorite bands, but the Black Keys, since middle school. Everything since middle school. I'm still in middle school. It's okay. Where's the cafeteria? Yeah, this will be fun to play. Okay, let's see. I've never woken up before with so much clarity and like knowing exactly what I was going to do with my day and like what I was like. I usually have to wake up and like, glory to God. Glory to God, I was able to let go of that addiction. I thought it was helping me. I thought it was helping me slow down because I think so fast, and I do. But it was just blocking me from more of my capabilities. Lonely Boy by the Black Keys, chords, baritone, ukulele. I have a feeling this one might be a little hard. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Oh, really? Oh, okay, great. It's super, very, very doable. A, E, G. Word book. God is speaking to me through music. What a G. You're a G. Like, no one is cooler or better or more amazing than God. Like, oh my gosh. He wants me to win. Like, I've been so, like, thinking I might not win, Like, when you're, like, on the verge of something great and then you get so, like, much resistance. So, glory to God. Hallelujah, Jesus. I feel so encouraged. First time playing this song. All right. Well, I'm so above you, and it's plain to see. And I came to love you just the same. So you tore my heart out, and I don't mind bleeding. And your time to keep me waiting, waiting, waiting. Oh, oh, oh. I got a love that keeps me waiting. Oh, oh, oh. I got a love that keeps me waiting. I'm a lonely boy. I'm a lonely boy. Oh, oh, oh. I got a love that keeps me waiting. The mama kept you, but your daddy left you, and you should have done you just the same. But I came to love you, and I want to stay. Any old time you keep me waiting, waiting, waiting. Oh, oh, oh. I got a love that keeps me waiting. Oh, oh, oh. I got a love that keeps me waiting. I'm a lonely boy. I'm a lonely boy. Oh, oh, oh. I got a love that keeps me waiting. that keeps me waiting. I'm a lonely boy. I'm a lonely boy. Oh, oh, oh. I got a love that keeps me waiting. I think it ends on G. That was my first time playing it. God is cracking me up. What? Okay, we're gonna play Corn. If I can. What is happening? What a fun morning. Like, this is something I would never choose to play. And this is why God's will is always better for our lives, because when we just listen to him and go with the flow, he'll lead us to things that we didn't even know we would enjoy so much, but it's like for our best. Even if we think we're convinced like our way is better, it's just, oh gosh, I don't know if I can play this song. No, this is difficult. This is literally intermediate. G minor 6, D suspended 4. I don't know about this song. Apparently, Korn is going to be in New York in September. Oh. Wow. Okay. I'm just looking at the lyrics and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna try and play it. Why not? These are a lot of chords I do not know, but I'll just get to know it. Freak on a Leash by Korn. That's hilarious. Okay. So we got D. Freak on a Leash by Korn. That's so funny. Takes a part of me, and I were meant to be. Chief for me to live. Something takes a part of me. But this is so much fun! Holy shit. We're gonna have a good day. It's gonna be a great day. Oh my god, D. Oh my gosh, I mean, G minor 6. G minor. Oh. Oh, this is a jam. Like, we're gonna jam. I can't wait to get a bass and a guitar with like an amp. I'm gonna really jam out when I get some actual instruments and some actual gear. D suspended 4. A. E. Takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. Achieve for me to live. Something takes a part of me. G suspended. D suspended 4. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. That looks so hard. Are you kidding me? desuspended 4. Look at that. I don't know if my fingers are going to do that. It's hard. It's good to challenge ourselves, though. Oh, no. Desuspended 4. I can do that. That I can do. Okay. Feeling led to talk about when I was in the city the other day. I was wearing this, and it's like watery proofy, it's like that type of material that can get wet and stuff. And I was trying to swim in the pool, and I got past like the first security lady, and she was like, just try and keep an eye on your belongings. If you don't have a lock, but you're welcome to swim. And I said, thank you. And then I got to like the pool, and it looked nice. It looked like a nice dip, refreshing dip. And I just got done playing some pickup soccer with some random guys. I just like walked on in. I volunteered to be goalie. And I actually got hit in the face like really hard. It was really funny. From the ball, like hitting the top of the goalpost. So I was ready to swim. And then I got to like the second security lady or whatever. And I was wearing my jean shorts that are like black. And I was going to just swim with everything that I usually wear. It's like prepared to get sweaty type of thing. Cause that's why I don't really wear makeup. Cause I'm going to sweat. So I don't see the point. And that's why I always like bralettes and stuff. Cause bras are just not meant for sports. And so I was just going to wear, cause I feel like people wear thongs and stuff like in Europe to go to the pool. So like, why not? Like it's New York. I didn't see the big deal, but I was in my jean shorts and stuff. And then this top, and then she was like, I'd already been told I could swim. And then I could feel the energy of like judgment. Cause when you carry a skateboard, for some reason, people think they can treat you like shit. Or they like put you in a category of being able to look down on you for some weird reason. But if you show up like in a Benz and like a nice blazer and like an expensive looking fucking poodle, then you get all the respect in the world. Personal opinion. And she just like gave me this judgment and hate. And I was like, hey, mind if I take a dip? And I didn't even have to ask for permission because I already been told by the first lady who actually got my sense of humor and we were vibing and stuff. And she let me, she's like, hey, just keep an eye on your stuff if you don't have a lock. I just keep an eye on it, but enjoy. And then I was just about to get into the pool. And then she was like, yeah, you need a lock. And then I was like, she's like, oh, where's your swimsuit? And I was like, I'm going to wear this. And then I have it underneath. I'm wearing my swimsuit underneath. And she was like, you can't swim in jean shorts. And then I like thought about arguing with her and saying, I'm not going to swim in jean shorts. I just told you I have my swimsuit on underneath. And like, it would have been fine. It's like, it's the type of thong that can get wet and like sweaty and stuff. And it's like that material. It's not like it wasn't regular, like underwear. You wouldn't have been able to tell it was underwear. It literally looked like it would have passed as a swimsuit. And she didn't let me swim. And I said, I knew it was too good to be true. And then I was like, thank you anyway. And then I don't know why God just had me talk about that. I don't know. I wanted to swim, but I don't know. I guess people judge and stuff, and like I'm so used to getting treated. People, as soon as you enter a restaurant or a bar with a skateboard in your hand, people just like want to spit on your face or like, they think they're so. I don't know. Us skaters get bad raps because you either love us or you hate us. I'm so used to getting treated. I think I'm so used to getting mistreated that I hope I don't put up with it, but when it happens, I'm like, ha, oh, this again? A lot of restaurant owners and stuff will get weird. People will just get weird when you have a skateboard or a longboard, and sometimes they'll take it away from me, and they'll be like, we're gonna keep it over here, and I'm like, why? Like, I'm not gonna have a beer in your bar if you're gonna treat me like, if you're gonna put my skateboard in detention. I'm gonna go to another bar that's gonna let me keep it right by my feet, right by the bar stool. It's not gonna fall over. It's not gonna hurt no one. You're just like, people just like want to control or judge or. Oh, okay, that's why he wanted me to talk about it. Don't judge a book by its cover, and like, yeah, don't judge a book by its cover. But people do. I know I have too in the past. Something I guess we can all aim to be better at, right? G minor 6. That's a new chord. That looks hard. Look at that. I don't know if I can do that. G minor 6. It's like, that looks hard. God is so funny the way he's talking to me this morning through music. Oh my gosh. G minor 6. And God's like, I don't know. He protects me. He protects me. Like, he's always keeping an eye over us, Have you guys noticed, like, how protected we are? Like when I think about it, I actually don't have any room to complain about anything. Like, I get this life. It's pretty cool. But, like, last night I was making some, like, split pea green soup, split pea soup thing. And trying to, at least. I'm not, like, And I accidentally kind of, like, fell asleep a little bit with, like, the stove kind of, like, still, like, I kept it on low. But then I, like, supernaturally, like, woke up just in time and, like, things like that. Like, and then I, like, was able to eat and stuff, and it wasn't burnt or anything. And just, but I remember kind of being like, why am I awake? And I was like, oh yeah, I put, like, some soup on the stove and, like, things like that. And I remember this one time I used a space heater back in 2019, and this was when I was living in Southeast Portland. And like, the heater, there was a pillow. I had, like, throw pillows, and there was, like, I woke up and the space heater was on and the room was sweltering, and, like, the pillow was, like, this close to, like, the space heater. But, like, things, like, might get close to, like when we're in a dangerous situations, like, we have our guardian angels, and who, like, supernaturally give us notice when we need to, like, even if it's just, like, he turns our head this way or this way when we're out walking in public, and it's just in time to see somebody coming through, and then we step out of the way just in time. I do believe I've met a couple of guardian angels, like, in person, but I didn't know that was an angel in the time being. But I felt all this peace all of a sudden in the moment. There's one guy looked me up and down and got in my face and said, "Doesn't get much sexier than that." And I lost it because I was outside of the doctor's and I wasn't feeling well, and I was at urgent care trying to get better. And I started chasing after him, and I said, "Hey, come say that to my face again." And I was like, I don't know what I thought I was going to do. I think I was going to beat the shit out of him, actually. And then that's what I saw in my head, at least, because, and then, yeah, in my head, I beat the shit out of him. But then I was on my way. I was chasing him, and it was downhill. And the way he was looking at me, he looked so entertained. Like, he was just trying to, just perverted. And people that are bored and nothing better to do gotta prey on single women who are alone. And I started chasing after him, and I was like, "Come say that to my face again. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. Come say that. Come say that to my face." And like the ego and the pride, was building up, and I felt like I had to defend myself. And, um, he messed with my chi. He got in my energy and sent me his lust. And I was trying to feel better. And I was already feeling like shit. I was outside the doctor's trying to get fresh air because I was feeling nauseous in the lobby. And so I stepped outside for a quick second to get some fresh air. And do you see how the devil attacks us when we're already low? So that's why everything's a test. We can either respond, and don't be like me, where I impulsively responded and said, "Come say that to my face again," and started chasing him down the hill. And I was about to catch up to him and grab onto him and then like beat the shit out of him. Yeah. But then this one guy who was tall, it was this man, I didn't get a good look at his face, but he came out of nowhere. And he said, um, "Let it go, honey," or "Let it go, sweetie," or "Let him go, let him go." It was such a spoken, soft, and he came out of nowhere, and he was really tall. It was this man. I didn't look at his face, but I remember I was fuming, and I was like, like this, and then I was like he got away, I let him and then I was like, I said, okay, thank you. And he said, "God bless you." And I said, "God bless you too." And it's like, God will send us guardian angels and protect us and give us that peace of mind. There's so many perverts in New York City, and I don't recommend coming here as a single woman alone, unless you can handle it. Unless you can handle it, but it's a lot. It's a lot. You got to learn how to hold your own. And more than anything, it's like, how do we maintain our high vibes when we're in the end times? We just cling on to God, let Him fight our battles for us. G minor 6. That looks hard. Okay, let me see. Ugh. It's like on the third. I don't know if I can play. There's no way I can play that today. Like, that's gonna take a couple of weeks to learn that chord, but I'll try. 3. I've had so many men get away with. Well, in the moment, it looks like they're getting away with it, but I'm sure God. Well, I know God will handle them. Say so many inappropriate things to my face and get in my face. And that's how I started to realize that I have like a bright aura, is because it riles up other people's like demons, and it triggers them, and they like feel the need to get in my face and like take my energy and like make me mad or get them on their misery level or something. I've had so many men say inappropriate things since I started to look not like a little girl. Like, I think right around the 14 is when I started to like kind of 13, 14, 12. I remember I came down when I was like 12, and my dad said, "If you ever wear that makeup again, you're going to be in something, something, something." But I remember I did purple and green, and then like a light green, and it was called Smoky Eye. But I think it triggered my dad that I all of a sudden looked like a lot older because I came down with makeup on. He said, "If you ever come down with that kind of makeup again," or something like that. And I remember being like, "What? It's called Smoky Eye, Dad." I didn't say that because I don't talk back to Dad, but I went upstairs and washed it off. Like, it's like every father wants to keep their girl, like, as little as possible for as long as possible. But we got to grow up. And once I've been thinking about the term, I've been thinking about this quote that I like made up. And it's, a girl gets to play in the world. A woman has to learn how to move through the world. I don't know if that's, I don't know. It's not easy being a woman because, and I've always been single. I've always been by myself. And that's what men take advantage of. They'll take advantage of that. And then it's just, they'll say so many inappropriate things. Like, literally, it's the end times. It's gotten worse. It's gotten so much worse. And especially in New York City, like, harassment here, like, the city is infamous for chewing people up and spitting them back out. I had one guy say, "I would love to smash that and he said Pussy, like, to my face in front of his friends, and all his friends laughed at me. And I didn't say a word, and I just kept walking. I was completely covered up, wearing a dress from head to toe, no skin showing, completely turtleneck, completely covered up, black dress, and I didn't have any music or headphones in, and then I was kicking myself later for not having my headphones, and then I started to blame myself for not having music, but really it's like the lust will take over some men's minds when they see a woman walking alone, or when a woman is alone on the subway. I've had to deal with so many men getting way too close to me and rubbing themselves. Like, it's bad. Like, if you want to come to New York City and you're a woman alone, you have to have really thick skin, honey. You know what I'm saying? Because this stuff will, like, start to affect your mental. Like, do I deserve to be treated like I'm just a sex object all the time? And you're like, no, certainly not. Certainly not. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. And I know God deals with all those men in their own ways. I don't think anyone gets away with sexual harassment. I will walk on the sidewalk and deal with getting too close to men, and like, it's like 6 feet. And I'm an empath, and I'm a Hayoka empath too, and so I'm very, very, very sensitive. I can pick up others' thoughts. I can pick up others' emotions, and I don't just pick them up. I absorb them. So that's why sexual harassment for me is, like, extra hard. I mean, it's hard for everybody, but and then I'll walk in the bike lane, and then a guy in the car to, like, avoid the street harassment on the sidewalk, and then some guys in the cars, like, riding in the road, will lean out and say, "Hey, baby," as I'm walking in the bike lane, and I go, "No, not your baby." I can't tell you how many times men have called me baby, sweetheart, or sweetie. I remember this one time too. I was coming back from the laundromat, and I was standing at the crosswalk waiting for the light to turn, and this guy on his moped, like, bike thing, I remember my hair was blowing in the wind, and that's why I stopped wearing those hair extensions, because I was getting way too much attention. And this guy, like, on his moped, like, leaned in and, like, looked at me and, like, got close on his moped. And I remember in my mind, I picked him off his, like, scooter bike thing, and then, like, did this like a like a track and fields shot put thing, and then, like, in my head, I lifted him up off his bike and shoulders, because he was, like, a little, like, petite Mexican man, and I lifted him up in my head and then, like, threw him around like this, and then, like, punted his scooter across the intersection, because you really do, like, get so annoyed. The street harassment is insane in New York City. It's the end time, so that's why I just stay at home if I can. But also, like, fuck that. Like, I can't just stay isolated and stuff. But I do keep in mind, that it's their problem. Their lust is their problem. Like, I'm an entire person, and I'm very protective. I'm very protective over myself. And I've noticed that in the bike lane from the other bikers who are, like, carrying their food and stuff, I remember I, like, felt something, and I, like, kind of looked behind me, and this guy was just staring in, like, this close in the bike lane, and I was skateboarding, and I was like, I just laughed at him in his face. I was like, because I knew exactly what he was doing. And then they like to, like, watch my ass while I'm pushing, and because you push on the skateboard, and they like to get really close to me, and just it's disgusting. You gotta have thick skin to be a woman. I will tell you that. So I'm very protective, and I don't let anyone continue to look at me without my permission if I don't want them to, and I don't let anyone touch me if I don't want their touch. And so I um, extend quite a bit of energy on protecting myself and like giving a lot of men this look because they're just staring at my legs. And I talked to my therapist about it. Oh boy, do I talk to my therapist about all this stuff. And he says, I really like my therapist. I really appreciate him. He's really helped me since we started sessions. And he says, you know, because I asked him, I have the right to tell a man to stop staring at my legs, right? Because like, and he's like, absolutely. However, just if you're gonna say something, try and say it matter of factly and not like start a confrontation if possible. And then he said, and because he has other female clients that deal with this too, or patients, and he says, what I've heard works best is if you just kind of move out of their vision, because they're not going to stop staring sometimes, even if you do speak up for yourself. And he said, and if you do speak up for yourself, and like I totally applaud that if you want to stand up for yourself and like say something in the moment, just be ready for them to deny it in the moment. And I really, my therapist has helped so much. Like that, I sometimes do believe. I mean, I definitely do believe God sends me doctors and therapists. And it was hard. It was hard to say bye to my therapist because now that I'm not in law school, and I still have to decide if I want to reapply because I have one term left. But that means I had the therapist through the law school, and it's like a benefit of being a student and stuff. So I said, hopefully we get to talk again, but if not, cheers. And he said, Kimberly, it's been an honor and a privilege to be able to help you. And it's been an honor and a privilege this past year. And then I said, thank you, you too. And it was sad. It was sad, man. I felt this sadness for the next 15 minutes after that phone call. So I was like, I hope that I can get back into law school, get my degree, finish that last term. All I have left is take property law. That's it. Property law and an elective. And they're telling me that I have to spend $50 to do the application fee, reapply. And so I'm going to see if God wants me to exert that energy and continue and finish the degree, then I will. That's why right now in my life, I'm just, what's happening? What am I supposed to do? And I have to move out of this apartment because it's not safe here. It's just not safe. That's why, we got to focus on the positives in life because there are certainly so many things that could trip us up. I don't think I'm going to be able to play G minor 6. But that's fine. I look forward to learning this song. Freak on a Leash by Korn. G minor. G minor. Yeah. G minor. Why is that tripping me up? I know G minor. Yeah. D, I know that. A, okay, good. E, I know that. F, I know that. C, I know that. Okay. Well, let's give it a go. Let's challenge ourselves. My best friend told me, Kim, you're gonna have to have thick skin if you're gonna. Yep, gonna have to have thick skin. She was all about me living my dreams and stuff. Love her. Ooh, what a badass song, bro. I'm so excited now. Whoa, this is gonna be fun. Okay, I'm excited. What the fuck? I don't know these chords. What is that chord? I didn't say anything about that chord. Oh, B minor. Start to believe something's ripped and taken from me. Mm-mm-mm. Is this ukulele? Oh, there's so many chords I didn't write down. This song might take a month or so to learn. That's okay. Vain. Don't feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. D suspended 4. It's a part of me. You and I were meant to be. Cheap for me to lay. Something takes a part of me. Like a freak on a leash. Feeling like I have no release. How many times have I felt diseased? Nothing in my life is free. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Then takes a part of me. You and I are meant to pay a cheap for me to live. Something takes a part of me. Bam boom ba da boom da boom boom da. AG. I've never played chord. This is so much fun. Doom. Da, 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 da. Oh, what a rage. Exactly, what a rage, bruh. Doom ba ba da oh doom ba doom da ba da doom ba ba doom da ba da. Then takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be a chief for me to live. Something takes a part of me. Oh, E-F. Part of me. Interesting. Wow. I'm really seeing how God is working on that song, because that song just like made so much sense after everything I talked about. So that was so cool. How God is so cool. I love you, Yeshua. I love you, Jesus, so much. Wow. And then we're gonna wrap up with the first song I started with, because it's playing in my head. Down on the bridge. I'm gonna try my best. Those are new chords. I think I can get it. I think I can get it. I know I can get it. Sitting on the bridge, waiting in the dark. I thought that you'd be here by now. Oh, yeah, thanks. And something about the rain, no footsteps on the ground. I'm listening, but there's no sound. Isn't anyone trying to find me? Won't somebody come take me home? It's that damn cold night, trying to figure out this life. Won't you take me by the hand, take me somewhere new? I don't know who you are, but I'm with you. I'm with you. In a place, I'm searching for a face. Is anybody here I know? 'Cause nothing's going right and everything's a mess, and no one likes to be alone. Isn't anyone trying to find me? Won't somebody come take me home? It's that damn cold night, trying to figure out this life. Won't you take me by the hand, take me somewhere new? I don't know who you are, but I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah. Oh, why is everything so confusing? Maybe I'm just out of my mind. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's that damn cold night. I'm trying to figure out this life. Won't you take me by the hand, take me somewhere new? Don't know who you are, but I'm with you. I'm with you. Take me by the hand, take me somewhere new. Know who you are, but I'm with you. I'm with you. And take me somewhere new. Don't know who you are, but I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Wow, that song wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. And I learned it right quick. We're going to get to Bible devotions, I promise. Playing the guitar is just so much fun. What's your name? We're going to play Smile by Avril Lavigne. Smile, Avril Lavigne. Chords, baritone. I bet I can do this one. There's just a whole page of Avril Lavigne chords. C sharp minor. Yeah, I know that one. Yeah. Smile by Avril Lavigne. F sharp minor. E, A, C sharp minor. D. It's a little messy, but we got it in there. It's like all Avril Lavigne songs. This whole page. She's amazing. Ah. Ah. Do you ever just like love somebody so much that it like hurts, but it feels good at the same time? F sharp minor, 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 F sharp minor. I know F sharp minor. Yeah. Yeah. F sharp minor. I don't know if I'm supposed to play with my pinky on that one. F sharp minor. Okay. F sharp minor. So it's 3 across. And the third finger down there. Thank you, Yeshua. Thank you for this fun morning, Yeshua. Thank you for this time in solitude and ability to have a platform to share high vibes. Thank you so much, Yeshua. F sharp minor. E, A, C sharp minor. C sharp minor, C sharp minor. I know C sharp. Yeah. I'm a crazy bitch when I feel like it. Okay. F sharp minor. See, I can't. Right. I'm a crazy bitch. I do what I want when I feel like it. All I want to do is lose control. C sharp minor. It's my first time playing this song. Hey, what's your name? I took one look and we're not the same. Yeah, you said, hey, not me. Said my heart, the one to blame. It's that's why I smile. It's been a while since every day I felt this right. Turn it all around. And all I need is an why I smile. Last night, blacked out, I think. What do you think? Did you put my drink? Remember making out and then oh. 2 and names on you. We do it all over again. Yeah, hey, what's your name? I took one look and we're not the same. Yeah, you said, hey, that's that day. You stole my heart and you're the one to blame. Yeah, that's why I smile. It's been a while. That's every day. That's felt this right. It all around, and suddenly you're all I need. Time, I smile. Reason why I smile. You know that I'm a crazy bitch. I do what I want when I feel like it. All I want to do is lose control. Know that I'm a crazy bitch. I do what I want when I feel like it. All I want to do is lose control. I smile. It's been a while since everything's for the first time, you know? All right. All right, we're just gonna keep playing because I can't stop playing. I love this song since middle school. Yeah. Thanks for the memories by Fall Out Boy. I told you guys I love Fall Out Boy. Make your beds and pray. Make prayer, but let the good times roll. In case God doesn't show. And I want to make things right, but it's a D minor, D minor, D minor, D minor, D minor, D minor. Hold on, D minor, D minor, D minor, D minor. I know D minor. Yeah, I know D minor. Yeah, I'm doing D minor. One night and one more time. Thanks for the memories. They weren't so great. It tastes like you, only sweeter. Start over. I'm gonna make you bend and break. Say the prayer, but let the good times roll. In case God doesn't show. I want the lyrics to come things right, but it's the songs that make the words come to life. Who does he think he is? That's the worst you got. Put fingers back to keys. Yeah, night and one more time. Thanks for the memories, and though they weren't so great, it tastes like you, only sweeter. One night, yeah, oh, one more time. Thanks for the memories, even the memories. See, tastes like you, only sweeter. Oh. Looking forward to the future, where my eyesight is going bad, and this crystal ball all be cloudy except for a look into the past. One night stand. Night and one more time. Thanks for the memories. Thanks for the words so great. It tastes like you, only sweeter. One night, yeah, oh, one more time. Thanks for the memories. Thanks for the memories. See, tastes like you, only sweeter. Oh. I only think in the form of crunching numbers in hotel room, collecting page 6 lovers. Get me out of my mind and get me out of these clothes. I'm a liner away from getting you into the mood. Whoa! One night and one more time. Thanks for the memories, but they weren't so great. It tastes like you, only sweeter. Yeah, oh, one more time. Thanks for the memories, it's for the memories. It tastes like you, only sweeter. One night, one more time. Thanks for the memories. They weren't so great. It tastes like you, only sweeter. Oh, night, yeah, one more time. Thanks for the memories. For the memories. It tastes like you, only sweeter. Oh, that was fun. I'm having so much fun. I have so much fun just literally playing instruments. Oh my gosh. What the lyrics are saying and like saying something to me, and like God's showing me what. That's why that's why faith is an adventure. If we just let go, God will show us, God will blow our minds. played the Cranberries before. That other song about war. But I haven't played this song. Let's try it. And we have a Bible study to get to, I promise. I've never played this song before by the Cranberries. And I'm also procrastinating on putting shit in the boxes. I'm just like, let's just keep. I'm pretty close. It's just clothes and stuff. I have it all folded. And then this, I'm going to donate all of this school supplies to the elementary schools. Oh, I can play this. This is easy. Dreams by the Cranberries. We got a G, we got a D, we got a C, and we got a D. No problem. No problem, Bob. Like, what'd you just call me? You heard me. I called you Bob. Bob. Well, this will be fun. Just 3 chords. Never played this song either. Chord. All my life is changing every day in every possible way. All my dreams, it never quite seems. G, C, D, G, C, D. I feel it even more as it came from you. I open up and see when falling here is me. A different way to be. Alright, this is actually harder than it looks. Problem. All my life is changing every day in every possible way. All my dreams, and never quite as it seems. Never quite as it seems. I know like this before. Now I'm feeling even more because it came from you. I don't think know this song very well. I open up and see unfolding here is me. Different way to be. I don't know if I should sing it like the person falling here is me. A different way to be. I guess you just got a trial and error. We'll just have fun. That's the whole point of this. And I felt like this before. Now I feel it even more. 'Cause it came from you. I open up and see. Person falling, here is me. Different way to be. Wow, 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 la la la, la la la. One more, possible to ignore, impossible to ignore. It's higher than I normally sing. It'll come true. Impossible to do. Impossible not to do. Now I tell you openly, you have my heart, so don't hurt me. You're what I couldn't find. Totally amazing minds, understanding and so kind. You're everything to me. Oh, my life is changing every day, in every possible way. Oh, my dreams seem never quite as it seems. It's your dreams to me, dreams to me. Cranberries, man, they got like a different thing going on. I love it, but like the song, the lyrics end at 3:39, and then the song officially ends at 4:31. So Cranberries, what I like about the other song that I can play by them is, what is, the most famous song by the Cranberries? About war. Everyone knows it. Okay. That's like a really long intro. It's a really, 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 really long intro. What's up, Rodriguez? You have a good day too. And that's a really long intro. And then in this song, they have a really long outro. So cool beans. I remember that was the biggest tip I ever got. This guy was a broker. I was playing in 110th Central Park, right off the 110th subway stop. And he told me his favorite band was the Cranberries. And I said, oh, no way, I can play. It's actually one of the only songs I know right now. That was when I was like pretty much just learning. And he gave me $40. I could not believe it. But he was like a broker dude who worked on Wall Street, and he told me actually a little bit about 9/11 and stuff, working down in that area on 9/11. But he was just in the town, in the city, in Manhattan for the week, but he spends most of his time at his like cottage in Cape Cod or something. Like, he was really well off, you know what I mean? But he told me his favorite song. I just happened to know that one song that was his favorite. And I guess I played it as best as I could. I was so nervous. I'd never had anybody stop. Oh, zombie, duh. Yeah. I'd never had anybody stop and actually listen to me before. And I remember feeling my face get bright red. And I was like, please keep, like, I remember thinking to myself, I felt like dying. I felt like actually dying. And that's what performing is so good for us, because it pushes us through that uncomfortable feeling. And he told me that was his favorite song by the Cranberries. And he had a cute dog with him. And I think God sent that man, because I actually really had to go to the bathroom. And I was like, do you know if there's a bathroom anywhere near here? And he's like, oh, yeah, like right here. And if you want, I'll watch your stuff. And he's like, you can trust me. Like, and like I had my tip jar with cash in it, too. So he's like, you can take your tip jar if you want, and I'll make sure your ukulele's safe and stuff. And then I came back and I pet his dog a little bit. And then I played Cranberry. He said, I'm going to take the dog back, and but you going to be around here for the evening? And I said, oh, I'm playing till the sun's gone. And it was beautiful. It was Central Park with the lake right there and the trees, and it was at sunset, and it was gorgeous. And I said, oh, yeah, I'm playing till the sun's down, all the way gone. And then he came back, and I played Zombie for him, and he gave me $40. I could not believe that. But it was his favorite song, and I just happened to know that one song when I was just learning the ukulele. And that was an answered prayer, because I actually went out to play that night to try and save my storage on the West Coast, because y'all know I moved out here from Oregon, and I had like storage and stuff, and I had my bill to pay was $47. I had $7 in my chip jar, and the guy gave me $40, and so I prayed and asked God if He could help me pay that storage bill, and or else I was gonna lose all of my things on the East Coast, and they would have to auction it off. And I prayed before I went out that day, if God could please help me get enough money to pay my storage bill of $47. I had $7 already in my tip jar, and that man gave me $40 for playing Zombie by Cranberries. So whatever your prayers are, guys, let your requests be made known to God. My supplication and prayer, and you knock and He will answer. You know, really, if it's God's will, it's God's will, and He'll take care of us. We just have to like get in the comfort zone of asking Him for help and believing that He will meet our expectations, so long as that's a prayer He wants to answer for us. But God is so good all the time, like all the time. Isn't He? Like, golly, man, that God doesn't sleep. He doesn't, His thoughts are not our thoughts. Like, His ways are not our ways. And God bless Him for that. Like, God bless God for that. He's so amazing. And that's, praying and asking for help, like, and receiving it. And I had just enough I even made a little bit more than 47, I made about 50 or something, like 55 or something, because a couple of other $1 that came in. And that was a beautiful night. There was another couple people that came up with a video with a cell phone, all jazzed up. This one guy was so funny. I was playing All the Stars, Count the Stars by One Republic, and he had the biggest smile on his face, and he came running in front of me by the lake of the Central Park, and he was like videotaping with his phone. He was like, and with his friends, and he was so pumped. And then I ended up talking to those people for a little bit, and we did like a video, and we like did a big group hug. And there's so much love in the world, and that's why I love bringing instruments into the city, because it is just love. Playing music is literally love. But yeah, God will answer our prayers in like such beautiful ways. We just have to get comfortable to ask for help. Okay, Jesus, do you want me to keep singing, or do you want me to do? Guess we could. This time would be fun. At this point, I am just procrastinating packing. Okay. All right. Some money in my pocket, got some on my tail. I can hear the dogs knocking, heading off the rail, singing. Oh wait, I'm playing the wrong chords. Got some trouble in my pocket, got some trouble. I got some money in my pocket, got some trouble on my tail. I can hear the doors knocking, guess I'm heading off the rail, singing. Oh, 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 oh. I'm talking about you. Oh, 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 oh. I got some new best friends forever. Say I met them at the bar where the whiskey goes down better, and they don't know who you are, singing. Oh, 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 oh. I'm talking about you. Oh, 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 oh. Gonna feel this in the morning. Oh, 'cause I'm going hard tonight. So bartender, take my keys. What do you want from me? Baby, I'm drunk and I don't wanna go home. Needing to fight, I'm staying out all night. Baby, I'm drunk and I don't wanna go home. We don't gotta wait until the weekend. 'Cause don't waste time for jumping off the deep end. Hang out tonight, don't worry, I'll be fine. Baby, I'm drunk and I don't wanna go home. I'm back from getting chatty with a man out in the hall, trying to be my sugar daddy, getting Nancy in the stall, singing. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm talking about you. Ooh, 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 ooh. You know, like gin and tonic kisses, 'cause you know they taste so sweet. You know you got your misses, but there ain't no one like me, singing. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm talking about you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Gonna feel this in the morning. Ooh, going hard tonight. Sometimes to take my keys. What do you want from me? Baby, I'm drunk and I don't wanna go home. I'm staying in to fight, I'm staying out all night. Baby, I'm drunk and I don't wanna go home. We don't gotta wait until the weekend. There's always time for jumping off the deep end. But you wait out tonight, don't worry, I'll be fine. Baby, I'm drunk and I don't wanna go home. I don't wanna go home. I don't wanna go home. Okay, and then it just keeps playing that forever and ever. I'm having too much fun. I'm just actually having too much fun. And it's kind of beautiful to fall in love with a genre that you didn't expect to fall in love with. When I first came over to New York, I was all about hip hop and rap, and now I'm like country. Heartbroken. My dog in the back of the pickup truck, and I'm in New York City. Shutting down Broadway too hard, batshit crazy. So turn up. So this is I love this song, "Off the Deep End" by Priscilla Block. Who doesn't love this? Like, she's a boss, bro. Down Broadway, going too hard, batshit crazy. Off the deep end. that little time. I threw myself a pity party, that went out at night. Turns out that I'm poor, yeah, maybe I door a train wreck in the morning. Tornado with no warning, uh-huh. I'm gonna look up the chords because I feel like I don't have the chords. Off the deep end, chords, baritone, ukulele, Priscilla Block. Yeah, we can do that, right? Yeah, no problem. Oh, no problem. Yeah, I definitely didn't have the chords right. That's so funny. That's so funny to me. I think it's like awesome when I'm like really confident, but like playing it wrong. That's so funny. It's funny. It's just funny. Quick little time. Threw myself a pity party, staying cooped up, hardly went out at night. Turns out that's pretty boring, yeah, maybe I'm just more train wreck in the morning. Tornado with no warning, uh-huh. You asking round town where I've been and what I got to think about. Put you all down. Yeah, ever since you left me, I'm letting loose, 'cause everything's better on a dance floor. Smoking Camels out the back door, uh-huh. If you wanna go, I'm going right now. You'll find me at the bar, shutting down Broadway, going too hard, bad shit crazy. So where you stick it to the floor, will it on the floor? Well, I'm right back here again. Another night. These lyrics are funny. Fall off the deep end. I'm hungry. I just got so hungry. Oh my god. I literally just got so hungry. What the heck? I literally got so hungry. Okay. All right, that was fun. Okay, I got my zoomies out. That was a new song. I definitely got my zoomies out. I got so hungry just now. That's like silly. It's like distracting me. I have such a fast metabolism. It's kind of stupid. But I did prepare some Bible verses. Thanks for hanging out with some of the music. That was fun. That was fun. That was straight up fun. But, you know, we go through this life. It's not fair. Why does somebody get the whole world at their fingertips and born into a family when somebody else is left on the side of the road as a baby in a basket type of thing? Like, why? You know, have you ever asked yourself these kind of questions? I know I have. Certainly. It's not so hot anymore. Put a shirt on. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's just kind of the way it be. I don't really know why it's unfair like that. I guess there needs to be some inequity, or maybe it's just the way it is, and I don't have the answer for that. But I do have Bible verses that can draw encouragement for anyone that feels like they're in an unfair situation. Isaiah 25:4. For you have become a stronghold to the lowly, a stronghold to the poor in his distress, a refuge from the rainstorm, in a shade from the heat. When the blast or the tyrant is like a rainstorm against a wall. Isaiah's really solid. So I do believe we're meant to be strengthened by anything we go through that's negative or makes us question if we have the strength to overcome it. If you're in a situation, you're like, I don't know if I have the strength to overcome it. Let me tell you, you do. You absolutely do. And you're capable of overcoming it when you call on Jesus and ask him to give you the strength to push through the situation. Like for me, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know where I'm going, but I know I can't stay here anymore. I just know it's not it. So it is hard to move and not know where I'm going, but we call that a faith walk. And we count our blessings that I'm able to move. I could be stuck in a situation that's not safe for me and unable to leave, which has happened before. That was years ago, and God delivered me from that. So, we do make our own luck by how positive we stay in our minds, and that's, you've all heard the saying that's like, the harder you work, the luckier you are. Let's get some better lighting. Let's move on over here. I'm not so hot anymore. I'm cooled down. I don't need to be right in front of the AC. Okay. That was fun playing music. Seriously, that was so much fun, you guys. Thank you for indulging me. Okay. I'm kind of digging the outfit vibes today. It's literally just like what was, because I have clean clothes and getting them all packed up and ready to go. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to be like, oh, I have this. Oh, I have things. I just now discovered them now that I'm packing everything into boxes. Like the harder you work, the more luck you will receive, because it's all up here. Everything is all up here. And if you're staying positive up here, then things out here and even in your body will feel more positive and uplifted and able and capable. And so we always have Jesus to give us shade when we're in heat, and give us a shelter above our heads when there's a rainstorm. A refuge from the rainstorm and a shade from the heat when the blast of the tyrants is like a rainstorm against a wall. Isaiah 25:4, for you have become a stronghold to the lowly. Yeah, that's beautiful. A stronghold to the poor in his distress. I'm going to get out of the heels because we're not playing guitar anymore. Oh, that poor pushfoot ankle has seen so many miles and is slammed against the asphalt like a mother. That ankle is fucked up. That ankle is so fucked, bro. I giggle and laugh when I feel pain. So, my tattoo artist is always like, because that's just how I respond to pain. I'll have to ice it, take some ibuprofen, and I'm gonna get some eggs and bacon or something, some kind of breakfast sandwich here going on pretty soon. After we get this word. The half caps back on. And then in Romans 5:6, we see, for indeed, while we were still weak, Christ died for the ungodly men at the appointed time. Yep. So yeah, life isn't fair, but life wasn't fair to Jesus either. But he made his own luck, didn't he? By making sure that the rest of us have the capability of living a righteous life, where we get to share the gospel, and then if we do ever mess up, which we will, because we're predisposed to sin. Romans 3:23, for all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. And we still get the chance to repent and say, Jesus, I confess that I'm a sinner, and I know that I have failed you in X, Y, and Z, and it's as long as it's a genuine confession of your sins, he will wash you anew with the blood of Christ, make you completely clean again. And what other beautiful opportunities that ever given, in our lives, people do forgive us, sure, but it's not the same way as like when Jesus gives us that peace that surpasses all understanding and is so beautiful. The way he makes us feel better and comforts us and completely just loves us. He's so good all the time. And he made his own luck by preaching the gospel and then moving from town to town and staying busy, staying above the racket, and just continuing to preach the gospel. And life wasn't fair to him at all. He had to carry the cross. He died for us. They mocked him. They spit on him. And he did all of that so we can have a better life. And even with him doing that, our life at times isn't fair, but that's so the point is that we learn to lean into him when we're in distress and when we're facing adversity. And it's a good thing when we're feeling a little weak ourselves, because that's when we realize we need him. I think as soon as I made the realization for sure in my mind that I absolutely need God, I felt so much better in my life. I felt so much less pressure on my own shoulders to try and figure it all out on my own. We're not meant to. We need God. And maybe that's why life is a little unfair. Some have it really all laid out for them, and others have to pick up every scrap and breadcrumb along the way just to make it through. And I do believe we're all like reflections and mirrors of each other and all the puzzle pieces. And so no matter if you're the person who's, born really lucky and born with star-met lovers in your destiny and everything's laid out, silver spoon, so to speak, that saying. And no matter if you were born on the side of the road in a basket, the mindset is what matters. And the ability we all have to create our own luck by staying positive and working hard towards the things that we find fulfilling and, bring that feeling of like achievement. Keep doing that, you're going to make your own luck, even if originally your circumstances were unfair. Really need to do my nails. When something's not working out and we're like, this is unfair, and I feel really frustrated. Unfortunately, sometimes this can lead to us sinning because we get so frustrated, and then we feel like kind of justified in taking some kind of action. Excuse me, I burped. And then, unfortunately, sometimes that action isn't of God's will, and therefore we are sinning. Romans 6:23. For the wages of sin pays its death. My handwriting. For the wages of sin pays is death, but the gift God gives is everlasting life by Christ Jesus our Lord. So no matter what circumstance you were born into, oh my gosh, I feel so good. I literally feel so good. I feel like in my body or something, and like, I don't know how to explain it. I literally feel so good. But that's good. I don't know. I feel like so good. I don't know. My body feels good. It feels good. My mind feels good. My heart feels open and stuff. Like I just feel, thank you, Jesus. So we have two options. We can sin when we're frustrated because the circumstances are unfair, or we can choose to lean into God and say, you know what, this one's a little too much for me. I'm going to lean on you and ask you to take cover, to take charge of this one. It's just a little too much for me. And I know that if I choose the latter, choosing God and leaning onto him in the midst of adversity, even if you're very, very frustrated, it's never okay to act out on sin, because we know that I don't want you to do that. I don't want to do that, because the wages of sin are death. And that's what I learned very harshly in my last faith walk attempt, when God asked me to leave this apartment and move on from the Bronx and move on from New York. I do believe I'm meant to go somewhere else. I was here for a time being for a reason, but now it's time to go somewhere else. And what I learned when I gave into my temptations and sin on that last faith walk, at the beginning of this year, January through March, I did experience literally the wages of death. Not like I'm still here, obviously, but in other ways. And I look back now and I actually realized that the earthquake was a warning, because I was giving into my temptations and sins and gave into my desire of my flesh. And I felt the earthquake when I was sleeping in the bed. And like, that was, now I look back in hindsight, I'm like, oh my gosh, God couldn't have tried to warn me any more strongly and let me know that, because he used to keep telling me to leave that apartment and leave that guy. And I didn't want to go back to the shelter, and I didn't want to come back here because this place isn't safe for me either. And now, but look at how much sorrow that brought me, not listening to him. I experienced the loss of, I miscarried, and that was the most painful thing I've ever experienced in my life, other than some physical injuries I've experienced. But like the heart, like the sorrow I felt from not listening to God and choosing my flesh. And so learn from me, if God is telling you to leave a place or move on from a certain relationship or find a different job, whatever the instruction is, it's because God has something so much better planned for you. And the wages of sin are death. And I've never quite literally experienced that before until this year. And so that is the harsh but good and amazing and just lesson that I have learned this year. And I'm grateful that God is disciplined enough to discipline me to become better, because he knows I'm so much better, and I can be so much better. And take it from somebody who, I feel so much closer to God because of the way that I went through the struggles that I went through. I am closer with God, and because Satan attacked me in that way and got me to sin in that way, I learned. When you literally are heartbroken, like in more ways than one, and then you realize that God was trying to protect you from that heartbreak, you get so much closer with God, and then you want to do nothing but please him and trust him from every single decision, as much as what breakfast place should I go to this morning. And now every decision I make, I don't take a left turn without God's instruction. And I would say for most of my life, I've been pretty stubborn. And so never let your pride and your ego and stubbornness or fear, because I knew God was asking me to leave, but I didn't want to go back to the shelter. And he probably wasn't going to take me back to the shelter. He was probably going to take me somewhere else. I just needed to not let fear stop me. So never let fear be the reason that stops you from something. That's literally the devil persuading you that your fear is stronger. This is the devil persuading you that your fear is stronger than what God could ever do for us. And that's just absolutely a lie from the pit of hell. God can do anything, anytime, anywhere. He's the niche expert at making a way out of an impossible way where it seems completely, no doors open. And then all of a sudden you look around and 5 doors are open. In Jesus' mighty name, I break any word curses that people have dropped negative seeds perhaps into your mind about you don't have enough chops over this, or you can't do this, or why would you even try and do this? Like, I break any word curses in Jesus' mighty name, and I prophesy in Jesus Christ that you are able to overcome anything that's stopping you by fear, like any fear that's stopping you from doing your destiny. I break the word curses that anyone's ever tried to limit your action and your mobility by the seed of fear and the seed of self-doubt and any seeds of negativity. I break that off in Jesus' mighty name so that your life is free of chains and free of bondage. And just learn it from me. Like, I let fear stop me from moving out of that apartment in Manhattan with that guy that was literally a monster. And I literally let fear stop me because I just was so afraid of being homeless in New York City again. And God had a plan for me. He wasn't gonna, I don't know what his exact plan was, but he would have led me. And if I had just listened, I would have already been in my promised land by now and saved myself so much sorrow. So if you're getting anything from this, take it from a girl who really brought a lot of sorrow onto her own heart and broke her own heart by just not listening to God's instruction. God was trying to protect my heart. God sees your heart as precious and wants to protect you from any future pain. And so when he's giving you an instruction, think of it as like a sergeant in the army giving you an order. And yes, we have free will, but do you want to be a soldier for Christ and be obedient and continue to rank up in the military ranks of being a soldier for Christ? Or do you want to get, or do you want to act on your own self-will and bring on more sorrow and heartbreak and pain that could have been avoided in the first place? That's what I'm saying. We got these two options. For Romans 6:23, for the wages of sin paid is death, but the gift God gives is everlasting life. So if we choose free will, we choose wages of sin or death. Free will and not listening to God, when there's an instruction. Or we can choose to be obedient, to listen to what he's saying and asking us to do. And then if we do, the reward is so amazing and great. It's everlasting life by Christ Jesus our Lord. And so, well, that's the message. That's the message. That was a little heavy, but I'm glad I'm able to use the experiences in my life and hopefully prevent others from making the same mistakes I have made. And it's just a good thing to share the gospel and inspire the world with God's love. So it's a beautiful thing to be alive, and we get this life. It's not always fair. I know it's not always fair, sweet thing. Beautiful, gorgeous gal, sweet, gentle, handsome man. On the other side of the screen, whenever you're catching this, know that God has a total beautiful plan for you to prosper you and to give you hope. And if we are obedient to the call and the instructions and the warnings and the messages, and we're open-minded, remaining open-minded to God, he will blow our minds and give us the best life we could ever imagine on life. And then we'll even get eternal life in heaven. So we really just have to let go of ego, let go of pride, let go of our need to control, which I know for me, that was what was going on for sure. And let go and let God. We've all heard that before. So let me get guard dog. We'll close out. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Stay chosen. Peace, y'all.